Taurus, thank you so much for joining into Root Word of Beats Tarot. This is Seven God Lou back with another video for the collective of Taurus. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, comments, and subscribes. Yeah, so we're just going to jump right in, guys. If you do resonate with the video, like the video. If you do don't want to like it, that's totally fine, guys. Thanks for so much. Thank you so much for your views. Okay. So we're just going to jump right in. This is just whatever spirit wants you to know right now. Okay, Taurus. So 11, the number 11 or 1 and 2 is significant. Something also about Tony Hawk, okay, or skateboarding is significant, okay, and Xbox, okay, is significant. I'm also getting channeling this song by Tink. T as in Tango, I as in India, N as in Nancy, K as in Kilo. It's called Somebody. It's like, I just want somebody, body, to treat me like somebody, body. Yeah, that song, okay? So maybe that has something to do with your read. We're just going to jump right in and see, yeah, what your read is giving. Let's see. Let's get a 3-card spread, Spirit Divine, please. Let's get a 3-card spread for Taurus and see, what does Taurus need to know? What does our Taurus collective need to know right now? What does our Taurus collective need to know right now? Okay, so something about an accident. Okay, something about an accident. You accidentally may have had a soul tie, okay, with somebody who was in their shadow side, okay, for greed, okay, and this person perhaps was for greed, or maybe you were for greed here. Let's get into it. Let's see what it's giving, okay. Yeah, so maybe you have to shut that down, shut some sort of relationship down here, okay. Let's see, what is accident? What is accident? So somebody didn't know that somebody was all for money, or somebody didn't know if somebody was all for money or not, okay, and somebody's actually not fighting for money or for greed here. What is soul tie? What is soul tie? Yeah, somebody can't handle something, or somebody didn't know about somebody's financial situation here, okay? Somebody didn't have a plan. Yeah, I knew it. Look, somebody feel like somebody didn't have a plan for money, so that's why they wanted to make some sort of tie. I'm going to put this one back in, guys, because it accidentally fell out. Yeah, somebody didn't know somebody's financial situation here, and they didn't know if somebody had like plans or anything like that, okay? Yeah. So someone, yeah, they were really irate about a financial situation. Somebody was just confused about someone's financial situation here. They didn't know if they maybe wanted to do something or step into their shadow side for money. What's shadow side? Yeah, somebody isn't working, and somebody thought that somebody was trying to like compete, or somebody thought somebody was trying to like do anything for money, right? But somebody's actually strong. Somebody made an accident. Somebody's strong. Somebody's not trying to just do anything for money. What is strength here? Yeah, somebody's very strong, very strict. Somebody doesn't have anything, but that's okay. And Taurus, you may have felt like, oh my God, you know, I made a mistake. I made an accident on this person. This person's strong. This person gets it on their own. This person's a hustler, right? That's what you felt like. You made a mistake. You may have thought that somebody did something or only wanted something for greed, okay? Yeah, let's see. What else does Spirit wants you to know right now, Taurus? Okay. Let's see. Someone may be like really like, there may be a Capricorn associated that may be really angry. I don't know. Yeah, I just heard like someone just like opened a door like really angry, and they were Capricorn. So, not angry, but like aggressive. So that may be significant, okay? Let's see. What else does Spirit need you to know? The Divine needs you to know right now. Taurus, what else does the Divine need you to know right now, Taurus? Yeah, something about law enforcement or something like that, okay? Maybe traveling, okay? Somebody may travel or law enforcement. You may be thinking about doing law enforcement or traveling, something associated with law enforcement here. Let's get into it. Let's see. What is unfazed? Yeah, so somebody may be going back or thinking about a time where they're going back with a friend who may be in law enforcement here. okay, who's very, very trustworthy, okay, and somebody's going back and seeing that this person may have fed them like some sort of lie or something like that, okay, and they're heartbroken about that, okay. What is travel here? Yeah, somebody is fighting here, okay, a good person, okay, and somebody's defending this good person, or this good person had to defend themselves, okay. What is reminiscing? What is reminiscing? Somebody's just thinking about that and they're like totally defensive. Like, yeah, they're defensive, and somebody avoided a tower, right? Somebody avoided a tower. Somebody doesn't know if they can go back or be in a relationship with somebody or not, or be cool with somebody or not, or be friends with someone or not, okay? Here, okay, and if this isn't law enforcement, if somebody's thinking about like a police officer maybe going back, yeah, someone may be thinking about a police officer going back, and they having to like act like, you know, civil here, something about police here, and law enforcement, okay, with some sort of friends. Maybe you guys were drinking, and the police came to some sort of party or something like that, okay, and then you had to like play good, but like you were super drunk, right? And somebody gave somebody some sort of something and a cup, okay, and there was some sort of fight, and maybe law enforcement had to get involved here, okay, is what I'm getting, okay, and somebody's just thinking about that and they're heartbroken, okay. Maybe somebody tried to give somebody something in a cup here, yeah, in a cup. Somebody probably roofied somebody's drink, and law enforcement may have to get involved. Take what resonates, okay. And somebody's just thinking about that, like this just keeps coming to someone's mind about that, and they're kind of defensive in reference to that situation. Maybe somebody said that, or something with a cup here, somebody giving somebody something, and somebody's thinking about that, and perhaps law enforcement had to be involved, okay. Let's see, what else do you need to know right now? Let's see, why was that significant? Okay, so that was significant because somebody may have gotten hurt there, okay, and you just keep on thinking about that time. That's why that's significant, okay. You just keep thinking about that, okay. Let's see, is there anything else that our Taurus friends need to know, or collective needs to know right now? Is there anything else that Taurus needs to know right now? Is there anything else that our Taurus collective needs to know right now? Okay, so Taurus, I'm getting somebody's on a fake account secretly, okay, silently. I'm getting like law enforcement here. Yeah, like maybe an officer or somebody wants to offer you something, okay. Let's see, what is fake account? What is fake account? So this is actually a good thing. Somebody's on a fake account. They want to like mend something with you. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, or you're protected here, whatever this is on this fake account here. Let's see, what is fake account? Yeah, this entire time somebody was on a fake account trying to have some sort of sexy time, okay, and you didn't talk to them, okay. Yeah, this person may have been like really rich here, and you've been like holding on to money. This person's been like watching you this entire time, or like trying to talk to you this entire time. So you ever heard secret boss, when they like go to your job, and they're like really the CEO. It's kind of like something like that. Like this person's been testing you and watching you this entire time. It's like a secret admirer, and somebody is heartbroken, okay, because maybe you yeah, somebody like have some sort of illusion and a fake account, and maybe you're leaving, okay, because you probably don't play games like that or something like that, right? And somebody has been like trying to like test you, and you don't play games like that, and somebody's hurt, like because they may feel as though you're leaving here, okay. Somebody's leaving. Let's see, what's this 8 of Cups here? Yeah, somebody, there may have been like a passing or something like that. Yeah, somebody may have passed on their side. It doesn't have to be anything bad or crime, guys. This may be like their a loved one I'm getting, maybe like a grandmother. Okay, this person could be like biracial, doesn't have to be, but it's a grandmother that may kiss them, or maybe Asian or something like that. Doesn't have to be, but somebody left that was a good person, right? So they've been trying to like find somebody who's a good person as well. Since somebody passed away, it's like it's been heavy on their heart. They like want a good person. I don't know why that's significant, but that's what I'm getting, guys. What is this 5 of Swords? Yeah, somebody like secretly is trying to like test you here, okay. Somebody doesn't have any plan to get money, okay? And somebody's all over the place. Okay, so somebody doesn't have, so somebody may have thought that you were like sneaky or, you know, do anything for money, right? But you're not like that at all. You're actually a good person, right? And somebody had like a passing in their family, and they were trying to like find somebody, you know, who loves them like their mom loves them, or loves them like their grandmother loves them, right? So they're like secretly like acting like they're poor or something like that, you know, like, and they're really like a prince, or they're really like a queen or something like that, okay? That is what's happening here. What is moves in silence? Somebody's hands also may hurt or something like that. They may have arthritis, or somebody may have had arthritis. Yeah, somebody is like secretly moving in silence, and somebody is like beating all these tests. Like this person's probably trying to like do some sort of test, and you're like knocking out all these tests unintentionally, okay? Somebody is not pregnant also, okay? Somebody thought that somebody would only want to be in a relationship with for money, and they thought that this person was a bad idea, okay? But this person actually pulled everything together. They actually fought through, you know, every storm. So this person is like a secret boss. They're like fighting through every storm and winning every little test that's thrown at them. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so this person may be testing you or something like that, Taurus, is what I'm getting. Okay. And this is like in love. This is in love, okay? So let's see. What is some advice that we can give you, Taurus? Or, yeah, what is some advice that Spirit can give you in reference to anything? So there's some sort of conversation that's overwhelming somebody about being established, okay? So somebody keeps talking about like being established, and it's like overwhelming. Let's see, what is conversation? This is advice, Taurus. Conversation, somebody's talking about money here, okay? But somebody ain't trying to do the work, okay? So somebody keeps talking about money, but they're not doing the work here, okay? Somebody is overwhelmed here, okay? There's some sort of police, okay, that's karmic here this entire time. Yeah, so what you need to know, Taurus, is that somebody is talking about how somebody is defeated, or somebody had a conversation, somebody's defeated, somebody can't fight, or isn't fighting, okay, because somebody paid somebody. Okay, so somebody has some sort of conversation here. What's this Six of Pentacles? Yeah, somebody had this conversation. Somebody was giving somebody some money here. Okay, and somebody didn't know that. Okay, to try to pull something together with someone, with this person. This law enforcement is karmic this entire time. Okay, this person rushed into taking some money. So somebody paid somebody off is what you need to know, Taurus. Somebody paid somebody off to pull something together to paint somebody else as a bad person. This is in the past though, so you need to move on from it. This police officer is karmic, okay? Is what this is my police officer card. Or somebody was driving, and something about a car. Somebody's a karmic was driving the car the entire time, or a bad person was like driving the car the entire time. Could be a red car, okay? And this person was rushing and was like driving a car really, really fast, okay? And somebody perhaps was conversing and trying to pull some story together about another person, like putting the blame on another person is what you need to know. So those are one or two stories. Either a police officer is karmic, okay, and they tried to pull some lie or story together about another person because they were paid off to do so, or somebody else was driving the car this entire time, and they tried to say that another person was driving a car is what you need to know, Taurus, okay? All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you, Taurus. See you next time. Bye.